I'm chasing this guy, okay? He's been killing me this whole round. So I kill him. I start jumping on his body. I see the frag and I dip. I just got quad-nated.
Roblox is a game that many people enjoy. They enjoy it for the simplicity, they enjoy it because they have fun in it, and they enjoy it because they can go and just do a bunch of things without fear of being judged and such. But here's the thing. This is the internet, and veteran players can always tell when someone is brand new to the game because of how they act. And so, if you are a new player or a noob, you need to be mindful of what you do, else you feel the wrath of other players. So allow us to show you the top 10 things noobs do in Roblox. Be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Number 10. Be annoying. Just to be clear here, we're not saying that all noobs in Roblox do this, but a vast majority do, and it's gotten noticed by players, especially the veterans who hold up Roblox to a higher standard than you might expect. One of the most annoying things that they do is they'll go up to a player during a game and start asking them questions, regardless of whether they know them or whether they'll actually answer the questions. This is detrimental for a very simple reason. The veteran players aren't there to hold your hand, especially when they're playing a game. They want to just do what they're doing, not guide you through all the nooks and crannies of the title. Not to mention, there are plenty of videos out there that can help guide and assist you should you need them. So don't go harassing players to get the knowledge you think you need. If you need help, the internet has plenty of places to go get it, especially when it comes to Roblox. Number 9. Playing without knowing what to do. This one ties into the previous section, but it's worth going and mentioning because of how it affects other players. There's a natural enthusiasm when you play a new game like Roblox, or at least new to the new people in it. And so you obviously want to go and try out your luck at all the games that you see, especially when there's something like puzzle solving, platforming, and playing sports with others. The problem though is that many noobs will just jump into the game without knowing what to do. They'll flounder around and hope that something happens, or just start spamming buttons and try to figure out what to do. Now yes, Roblox usually only has simple or easy to learn games within it, which is why it's so appealing. But when it comes to playing things like team games, you want to at least have a little experience before going forward. Because if you don't, you're messing with the other players and that's not a good look on you. So again, consult the tutorials. They're there to help you and that's a good thing. Number 8. Your look. This is a more low-key one that speaks to the noobs not fully understanding the community of Roblox. When you start out the game, you're given a very basic avatar. This is standard in many games across the gaming world and is fine overall. But what noobs will sometimes do is go and just keep their basic avatar as it is when they got it, not customizing it to look a certain way or adding some new things to see what sticks out to you and so on. If you look across the Roblox world, you're going to see plenty of amazing avatars by the veterans who have gone all out to try and spice up their look. But if you're a noob, many don't. Now yes, it is their choice to go and remain how they are, but the veterans aren't afraid to go and pick on the people who have those basic looks, so you've been warned. Number 7. The scams. This one isn't really a stupid noob kind of thing, but rather something to look out for if you're going to try and make it in the Roblox world without feeling burned. Because, as noted, the fun of Roblox isn't just in the games, but in customizing the avatar you have. As such, players are encouraged to trade and buy new items to go and make their look shine. The problem though is that because of the vast community and the trading system that it has, there are a lot of scammers out there. And if you don't know the community, you're going to fall for some of these scams, which is sad. In the way that this is something you can fall for and people should be better to one another. Noobs fall for these scams because they don't know what to look out for. What's more, there have been big name YouTubers going and doing these scams to get extra money, which is callous and sad, and they should be ashamed of themselves. So if you are new to the game, do the right thing and research the various scams that are out there. That way, your experience isn't ruined because someone is abusing your noob status. Number 6. Liar liar. This is not just a Roblox issue, this is an issue that covers all of gaming when it comes to dealing with online communities. Mainly, the people you interact with are often people you don't know on any level outside of their avatar or username. Because Roblox, like other titles, encourages chats between players, it can seem at times like this is a perfect time to go and mingle with people and see what they're like. But you need to be careful because some of them are going to lie to you, and oftentimes, it's the noobs. Sometimes they'll lie to seem cooler than they are. Other times they'll lie to gain attention and such. And other times they'll just want to seem like they know more about Roblox than you do. Finally, some noobs are people with less scruples than you'd like, which is why the golden rule of video games is you never give out personal information unless you well and truly know this person. Number 5. Complain about the chat filter. As mentioned, Roblox has an in-game chat that you can go and discuss things with other players. But the game is very protective of its in-game chat to the extent that it has banned various words to such a degree that the chat filter is one of the most hated things in the game. So for noobs, they don't know that, and they'll start chatting and then find their conversations redacted to the degree that they are basically fuming about what is going on. Roblox has a very strict rule set for what you can and can't say in the chat, and noobs will learn that if you really want to chat, you do Skype or Discord, just don't put that in the chat either. Number 4. The trash talkers. Look, Roblox is hardly the most challenging or visually pleasing game out there. That's not the point of it. It's meant to just be a simple game that you can join and have fun in. And yet, certain noobs will set up an account on Roblox for the sole purpose of trash talking the game, its players, and more. Which is dumb because it means that they're wasting their time by being in the game that they're trashing. Welcome to the internet. Number 3. The Serious Sams. On the opposite side of the spectrum, there are some people on the Roblox spectrum that are so in love with the game that they'll not only sing its praises endlessly, but they'll get mad when other players don't want to join in on their gaming experiences, or join them in a team game like role-playing. This happens to noobs a lot who just so happen to like everything that Roblox does, and just become a spam bot of sorts for praise and love. They're not dangerous, but they are testy when you don't fit in their version of the game, so be careful. Number 2. Username. Usernames are a key part of gaming. They are your identity, and sometimes your calling card if you're doing something like a brand. The problem with that in a game like Roblox is that a lot of the standard or classic usernames are all taken. But instead of just getting creative with simple names, noobs will go and make one of the most complicated usernames ever to ensure that their name is available. It makes it really annoying when you go to their profile page and you see the letter abomination before you. Number 1. LINGO. Finally, a surefire way to determine if someone is a noob is by going and seeing if they know the lingo. Every community has their own lingo for their title, and you can hear the veterans talk in this jargon all the time. Noobs are going to have a hard time picking this up at first because they might be used to another game's lingo and hoping it transfers. It doesn't, especially in Roblox. So take your time and try and pick it up. So what do you think? What do you think of this look at the various things that noobs do when they get into Roblox? Are you glad you didn't do some of these things when you started your Roblox adventure? Are you going to guide your friends when they join the game to go and not do these things? What are things you've seen by noobs that should be mentioned in this list? Let us know in the comments below, be sure to subscribe, and we'll see you next time on the channel.